Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Learning Path. This is Dr. B. Meena, Associate Professor, Head Department of Commerce, and Vice Principal Shift 1 from Petition College of Arts and Science, Adayar, Chennai. In this video, I'm going to teach you one more problem on how to prepare primary distribution summary. Click the I button to watch my previous videos on how to prepare the primary distribution summary. You will learn the suitable basis of overheads to be distributed among the production departments as well as service departments. Let me check one problem in this video now. X Limited has three production departments, A, B, C, and two service department, D and E. So we will come to a conclusion. A, B, C are production, D and E are service departments. The expenses were rent, depreciation, motive power, indirect wages, lightings were given. Okay, these are all the expenses to be apportioned between production department A, B, C, and service department D and E. Simultaneously, we need to check the problem. Is there any wages and materials were given? Yes, it is given wages. So this information, we can write it as the first item. Otherwise, you may forget. So we can write this item as the first item and show the basis as only actual and amount only in the service departments, not in the production department. So just put hyphen mark in the production department for wages and materials whenever you are preparing primary distribution summary, and whenever you are showing the wages or materials amounts in the service department, take the summation and put it in the total column. Okay, let me check one by one each and every item. In as usual way, we'll put the heading as primary distribution summary and have the columns like that: particulars, basis, total, production department ABC as per this problem, and service department D and E. And first item, first I show no. So this is my advice for all the students. First, you write the direct wages, which I written as the last item. Otherwise, you may forget to write this item. Okay, so whenever you have materials or wages, you just write that item as first item under the service department alone and take the summation. Say, for example, I written the direct wages, the base as actual, and how I got the total 2000 is it's a summation of service department amounts 1500 and 500 and 2000 I can write as the total, and I put hyphen mark in the production department A, B, and C column. Okay, so this is the thing I want to highlight in this video. Whenever you have wages or materials, you need to show only in service department and take the amounts of the service department summation and show it in the total column. Basis has to be written as actual. Then we will go by one as expenses as per this problem. Rent. Rent is 10,000, right? So this 10,000 must be apportioned between A, B, C, and D, E on the basis of area occupied. So again, this area occupied, what are the amounts were given? 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 2,000, and 500. So what is the simplified ratio? I can say 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 4 is to 1. So I can apportion like that. The rent 10,000 in the 4 is to 5 is to 6 is to 4 is to 1 ratio. So I'll get 4 by 20, 5 by 20, 6 by 20, 4 by 20, 1 by 20 for A, B, C, D, and E respectively out of 10,000. Then I'll get these values. 10,000 into 4 by 10, 10,000 into 5 by 10, 10,000 into 6 by 10, 10,000 into 4 by 10, 10,000 into 1 by 10. Then I'll get these values. Okay, then I'll move on to the next item, depreciation for machine. I can take the basis as value of machines. So what can be the ratio? I can take the ratio is I can cancel all three zeros in the all the amounts. I can write the ratios as 12 is to 16 is to 20 is to 1 is to 1. That is the final ratio. So depreciation, I can write the basis as machine value. So the final ratio is simplified ratio is 12 is 16, 20 is to 1 is to 1. Out of 20,000 means what is the ratio we'll get? You can add all these amounts: 12 plus 16, 28, 28 plus 20, 48, 48, 49, 50. So 12 by 50 for A, 16 by 50 for B, 20 by 50 for C, 1 by 50 for D and E. Out of 20,000 means you will get these values. Are you right? Then next item, motive power 3000. This motive power 3000 can be apportioned between the production service department on the base of HP, I mean hours power. So what is the ratio, final ratio? 6351. I can take the ratio because these are the values. So I can simplify by cancelling all zeros. So 6351. So 63510 out of 3000. So 6 by, what is the value here? 6 by 15, 3 by 15, 5 by 15, 1 by 15. So I'll get all these values. Then next is indirect wages. This is a new item for you when compared to the previous videos. Indirect wages can be apportioned between production and service departments as per direct wages basis. So what is the direct wages basis? These are the amounts. So 3 is to 2 is to 3 is to okay, sorry, I can cancel only two zeros because two zeros only is common for all the amounts. So I can cancel all two zeros in all the amounts and then divisible by 5 means 6 is to 4 is to 6 is to 3 is to 1. That is the ratio. So I can apportion like that. Then out of 23,000, I'll get 6 by 20, 4 by 20, 6 by 20, 3 by 20, 1 by 20 for all the production and service department. Then I'll get these values. Okay. Then I'll move on to the next expenses, lighting. So lighting, I have light points information. If light points information is not available, then only I can use the area occupied. Light points is there means you need to follow light points basis only. So what is the ratio I can take? 2 is to 3 is to 4 is to 2 is to 1. Now look at that, how I did this calculation. So lighting, I can divide the basis light points. So I written the ratio and 1200 out of 1200, how to apportion between the A, B, C and D and E. So this 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 4, 13. Okay, so 2 by 13, 3 by 13, 4 by 13, 3 by 13, 1 by 13. Out of 1200 means I'll get these values. Okay, already I told about the direct wages, which is advisable to all the students to write it as a first item, otherwise you may forget. Okay, so after putting all the values and calculations, get the total of all the production and service department. That is the answer for writing total overheads as production, that is primary distribution summary. So we will watch you in the next video. I'll teach one more problem in the primary distribution summary. Support me by sharing my channel, subscribe my channel by clicking the bell button. And then thanks for watching. See you again in next video. Until then, bye bye.